right, so now to get back into the point of how Truman was adopted into this experiment. So Christoph adopted Truman, who was one of six babies who was not wanted by their birth mothers. He adopted Truman through a television corporation, aka organization with governmental level clearance to allow such an experimentation to go on and be broadcasted for all to see. This type of backing reveals a sponsorship of an entity working together and conspiring against Truman and other victims with untold stories. I know I went deep on that. I was like, okay, you were able to, in the name of organization, and clearly this child is vulnerable, a part of the vulnerable population, having parents that clearly doesn't want him, but they send them off to the government, this CPS child care system, and now they have the rights and the ability to pull off such experiment. It makes me think how many people that's in the foster care system or child care system, how many of them are subjected to experimentation? They're very vulnerable. They can be, which I believe some, with some victims who talked about it, they've been trafficked. So just, interesting things to know. So with Truman, him being born into a false reality relates to how many of us, depending on our background and upbringing and our knowledge of God, I would say, because I'm a Christian, I'm a follower of Christ, okay, and believe in the words written in the Bible that has given me so much revelation of understanding myself, who God is, and the world around us, this temporary world. So like most of us humans, we're born into false reality, and that is the plight of humanity. A lot of us is always searching for purpose. Who am I is a question that we say. What is life about? Because I know we already have a sense that it's not the rat race. This experimentation, okay, this false reality, false programming is a programming in the reality. That makes sense. For a reality to be false, the agents, the conspirators, the people who's trying to put it together, okay, the deep state, the puppet masters, or whatever they think they are, okay, they program, they promote things, they promote words, they promote films for us, the consumers, the regular population, to consume. And as we consume it, it is programming us.